this week's Who's Who, the quick quirky quiz show that questions the credibility of the status quo. The game show where contestants can win a lovely candlelit dinner with all expenses paid in one of the most prestigious restaurants around, KFC. Not only this, but they get to dine with the show's host, which is me. Our first contestant is Charlie. Can you tell us why you're going to win today?
I'm going to win today because I'm representing the girls' team, and we win most weeks because we've got women's intuition on our side, I guess.
Sounds good to me. And our second contestant is Adam. Can you tell us why you're going to win today?
I'm going to win because it's my dream to go on a meal with you.
Sounds lovely. And that's great, guys, and good luck. Let's begin tonight with our first round of Who Owns It? Both contestants need to guess who this Ouija board belongs to. This object is often used in spooky practices to contact those beyond the grave.
Who owns it? 1. Bewitched. 2. Left in a ditch. Or 3. Awkward itch.
What do you think, Charlie? Who do you think could own this?
I don't know. I think number 2, left in a ditch, is probably someone who's maybe been contacted with it. Not too sure.
He did look like he's been left behind.
In a ditch.
Yes.
Possibly.
Adam, what about you? Who do you think it could be?
I think it could be number 1. He's got like a magical aura around him.
He's glowing.
He's a bit scruffy looking, so I think he's like the type of person who would own this type of object. Because he looks a bit spooky, looks a little bit witchy, looks like the kind of person who would contact someone.
What about number 3? He can't stop looking at me.
Yeah.
That is true.
He does look like he has an awkward itch.
Definitely.
Number 2 should scratch it for him, if you ask me. Charlie, I'm going to take your final answer. Who do you think could own this?
I'm going to go with awkward itch because it's always the quiet ones, isn't it? So
He is trying to be a bit mysterious.
yeah.
And Adam, who do you think it could be?
I'm going to stick with Bewitched, number 1.
Let's reveal who's who. Could the person please step forward? So it was left in the ditch. Sorry guys, none of you got a point. Disappointed in both of you. I expect better. Over to our next round of Guess Who Did It? If anyone at home would like to play Who's Who, log on to our website and play online. Contestants have a chance to guess who's in this video clip. Here's this week's Guess Who Did It?
Who did it? 1. Tiny Dancer. 2. Magic Prancer. Or 3. Disgraceful.
The person in this video clip is currently studying at Coventry University. This might have been their first attempt of dancing in public, and it was quite a disgraceful attempt if you ask me. So Charlie, who do you think it might be?
My first guess is probably going to be Magic Prancer. That looks about right.
At times I was a bit mesmerised while watching.
Prancing around, you know.
Possibly.
Magically.
Adam, what about you? Who do you think it might be?
I think it could be guess number 1 because the girl in the video was quite tiny and she was dancing, so it could be Tiny Dancer. But then again, the girl who should stop disgracing herself is so disgraceful that I think that, actually no, that beard might be real though, so it could be her.
It was magical.
Very.
Magical prancing.
But it was also disgraceful. And a bit tiny.
That's true.
So, Charlie, I'm going to have to take your final answer. Who do you think it was?
Yeah, I'm quite confidently going to stick with Magic Prancer.
And Adam, who do you think it is?
I think I'm going to say guess number 1, Tiny Dancer.
Let's reveal who's who. Can the guest please step forward? You got it right, it was Magic Prancer all along. Can you now reveal who you are? Moving on to our next round. Who's that baby? Everyone has those embarrassing videos of themselves as a baby, be it them being ugly babies, chubby babies, or cuddly babies. In our next round, contestants need to guess who's that baby.
Who's that baby? 1. Dancing baby. 2. Ugly baby. Or 3. Hit me baby.
This video was actually taken when the person was aged 1, and now they're aged 20. Hopefully their moves have got better since then. So Charlie, who do you think it is?
I think it might have been number 2, Ugly Baby, because the baby in the video was very cute. Now, but anyway, not so much back then. So the name seems appropriate.
So about the new Adam, who do you think it is?
The baby in the video is a boy, so I'm going to go with the guess number 1, Dancing Baby.
I think the baby in the video is far too feminine for it to be number 1. So he's like, you know, danced around on little twinkle toes.
I disagree. I think the baby in the video is very masculine.
Really?
Yeah.
It was clearly a
Interesting.
girl.
Quite
It was
interesting.
clearly a girl.
All right, let me take your final answer then, Charlie. Who do you think it is?
I'm gonna make my final answer, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yeah, I don't think a boy could have danced like that with such
No.
weird moves.
Uh,
So is
yeah.
that your final answer then?
That's my final answer, Hit Me Baby One More
And
Time.
Adam, what's your final answer?
I think I'm going to stick with Dancing Baby number 1.
Let's reveal who's who. Can the guests please step forward?
Yeah!
Congratulations, Charlie. It was Hit Me Baby One More Time. You just won this round. That leaves the current scores at... But if anyone would like to play along at next week's Who's Who, log on to our website at wix.com/Who's Who quiz show so you can play online. But don't go away, because we'll be back right after this short break.